Sometimes when I'm standing, it seems like I done walk for miles, and my heart could be crying, dead in the middle of a smile. But then I climbed the hills and saw the mountains. I hollered help 'cause I was lost. Then I felt the strong wind and a small voice saying the storm is over.
All of you, just grew up with his music, the legendary one and only. I had a bell, but let me introduce Don Campbell.
Respect, respect. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes.
First time, in Kenya. But
This camera?
yes, first time in Kenya. But it's a pleasure to be here, giving out good vibes, the love, the passion, everything,
Okay. Yeah. When did you come?
Yesterday, yesterday in the early morning, early morning, yeah,
Okay.
that's right. So, still a bit jet lag, 9-hour flight, but yeah, we don't watch that. We just,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so privileged. I'm so honored to have you.
Yeah, it's a
growing
pleasure to
up,
be here.
listening to your music, man. To me, I don't know what they will say, but to me, you are a legend, and you deserve your flowers.
Thank you.
I need to give them to you today, because your music has inspired me all through. Very conscious music. The message is easy to listen to. What's been your music biography like? When did you start?
Wow, if I was to sit here and go through the whole history, would be going a few days. But if I can break it down as short as I can. I started singing from not singing, but I started my music from when I was a early age. I was in a steel band. Used to lead player in a steel band, and then from there I went on to being in a band in the 1980s called it's called Undivided Roots.
Okay.
And I was a lead vocalist and I played the guitar in that band.
Oh.
Yeah. Before I went solo.
Okay.
Because it was only around 1993 that I went solo. I was approached by a guy called Trevor T, who at the time gave me a track, love bump track out of Jamaica, Dungu-dingy-dungu-dum, ba-dum-dum, dum-dum. So that's the track. Yeah, that's the track he gave me, and he said, if you love my voice, he said, can you sing something to this? And he gave me the evening, and then by the next day I was ready to voice.
Okay.
So yeah, voice that one, and that's the song called Seat in Your Eyes.
Seat in Your Eyes.
Seat in Your Eyes, yeah.
That is one of the biggest songs
Here.
in Kenya.
Oh,
From all your albums.
oh,
It's
Asante.
one of the biggest, and I love it. Every time I used to sing along that song, Seat in Your Eyes, I would imagine that, I'm married and I could use that song in the wedding somewhere. But anyway, before we come to, some of the biggest, songs from your albums, your music has certain impact. What is the biggest impact you've seen from your music?
What is the biggest impact for me?
Yes.
I would say the biggest impact. Well, I mean, when I did Seat in Your Eyes, for me, because it basically went to #1 in England.
Oh, really?
For I think it was 11 weeks straight. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but for me, I give thanks for that. And this was the platform for me to start my solo career. So that was really one of the biggest impact for me, knowing that it went in that direction. And I'm a very, very appreciative of that. I'm a very appreciative of the blessings that I get from God as well, you see, which is musically and my voice and everything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your music speaks and talks and surround around certain topics that are very conscious. I've seen you speak about the love of God, and the love and praising God. And is that what you believe in, person?
Yes, I'm not pretty much too much on a religion thing. I don't really believe in religion. I believe in Christ. I'm a very man that I believe in Christ, and who is the way to me, the truth and the life. So that's the way I look at it. I'm more down to earth right now.
Nice. Do you remember the song Storm is Over? Do you remember the song Rise? Because I'm ready to rise again. The legend is in studio, and you know, we're having a chat, you know, everything around reggae music, because reggae music is big in Africa, reggae music is big in Kenya. But some of your greatest fans in Africa comes from Kenya.
From Kenya.
But I want to know from them, which is your biggest song from the legend who's in studio, Don Campbell. Tell me on my social media handles at Ramogi TV, at DJ Vic, and nambari yangu ya studio ni 23600 short SMS. Don Campbell, I know you're in Kenya, and you know, before everyone wants to know why you're in Kenya, but before you go out there, your music. I've seen collabs, I've seen you, you know, around Vivian Jones.
Vivian Jones,
I've seen you around Wayne Marshall and etc. These are people, you know, when I look across their catalog, just conscious music. You know, when you're an artist who do these kind of songs, do you also choose who to collab with?
No, I don't choose in particular who to collab with. You know, the whole entire vibe just ends up that way. But you know, I'm open to collaborations anyway. So you know, my collaborations with any artist, I'm very open to it, especially you know, if it's a good vibe, it's up-spirited, and it's sending out that message of love and peace and you know, compassion and all of these things. I've even done a combination with Mikey Spice from Jamaica. Yeah, done a collaboration with him. And you know, people don't realize that Don Campbell is not just a singer. You know, I just don't sing. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. So I play drums, I play some bass, I play guitar, you know, play percussions and all these things. Even done a collaboration, or can I say, played on a track by John Holt. I'm sure people must know who John Holt is. And Dennis Brown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a track called Wildfire. So I played drums on that with band members who I used to be with. Bass player and Bubblers, Fish Brown on the bass, Bubblers on keyboards, and then you had another drummer called Fagan. I played the drums on it, but and you had Tony Phillips on the guitar. So we done a track with Dennis Brown and you know, John Holt, Wildfire.
You know, as an artist and as a legend, as you, when you look at your catalog, you know definitely this is the song that introduced me to the audience. But then along the line, you know, as things keep changing, there's this one track that you keep on, or people request more. Which are these two tracks? One that introduced you, you know, probably I would say, broadened that your audience base.
Well, I noticed that, you know, people, the audience, they love covers. You know, the covers. So like how you said, the Rise, you know, and these kind of songs. But the one that was really big for me was the Seat in Your Eyes.
Oh, really?
You know, which people, you know, they love hearing it. Once they hear it, and everyone's like excited, and you know, they sing along and that kind of thing. So you know, it's just it's great, you know, to get that communication with the audience, and you know, it inspires you as well to give, you know, you're more as well, you know. So so Seat in Your Eyes, and as I said, you know, the people, they do love covers. So you know, Rise and the others are what I perform.
Allow me to ask this, you know, because I'm a young person. There are lots of, you know, young musicians watching this show. Don Campbell, how do legends, how do artists make timeless music like your music? See It in Your Eyes is timeless. I don't know, you know, it's a song that will go down generations. So what part of you know, a song makes it timeless?
I think, you know, it depends on what's being given out, in the sense of the title, the lyrics, the whole entire vibe of the song. You know, I mean, I know that, you know, I sing my songs, and you know, not only that, people love hearing Don Campbell sing. So for me, it's giving out that energy, it's giving out good vibes, it's giving out the communication, you know, that, you know, we're all based on, I wouldn't say as much on a love thing, but I would say we're all based on giving each other love, in the sense of communication, communicating. And my songs, to me, basically, it shows that, you know, that we can communicate, and not just adults, but the youths as well.
Yeah.
Showing them that, you know, you got to show love, you got to show compassion, you know, live good, that sort of thing.
Okay.
You know.
Thank you. Legendary. Legendary conversations with the legend Don Campbell, right inside studio with me, Ras Vic. Don Campbell. Now I'm sure you interact with Kenyan reggae music.
Yes, of course.
How is Kenyan reggae music perceived abroad?
I personally haven't heard it being perceived abroad, but I know obviously it's big here, you know, but we should have more of it.
Okay.
You know, we need more of Kenyan reggae music abroad. I think that would kind of like open the doors for, you know, for people for it to be more heard and everything. But as for me, I've heard, you know, that you have an artist here called Willie Paul that
Willie Paul.
He has done a combination with Elaine or something like that, which is a lovely track. You know, which I would love to do a collaboration with him in the future. Yeah, if it's
I will talk to Refiga.
Yes, that would be
one
nice
of the biggest promoters in Kenya. I will talk to Refiga to take you to. There's a guy called Shamir. Yeah, right. Shamir is one of the, you know, greatest reggae musicians in Kenya. Right. You should meet him.
He produces.
Somehow, yes.
Oh, okay.
But he's also, you know, a performing in the recording artist.
Right.
Right down where Refiga comes from.
Right.
Make sure you see Shamir.
Yeah, we should have more Kenyan reggae in England, though. You know, I think that would be wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd mind to ask, you know, Valentine is coming. Most of your songs, I will be very honest, the ladies love them. Which is this one song you love to dedicate to this audience that loves and promotes your music?
Which is the one song?
Yes, that you love, you know, to just put an a cappella on it, just for a dedication to these amazing people. Especially the ladies, they love your songs.
Yeah, well, one of them would be Seeking Your Eyes, because it's you know, it's and there's another song I've done called Lovers Do, you know, which is basically, you know, on a lover's rock tip, you know, where it's talking about, you know, the kind of things you do on Valentine's Day as well. You know? It's all about love and sharing love and that kind of thing. So, you know, Seeking Your Eyes or Lovers Do would be either one of those two.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're going into a new country and you say this is the first time you are here, of course you're looking at, you know, what is the Kenyan menu? You know, you look like this, you know, what when I step down there, what can I eat? You know, have you tried nyama choma?
It's first time here. I haven't tried any Kenyan food. No, I haven't tried it yet. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, but I haven't tried it.
Okay.
No, I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. So living abroad, and you know, and then there's Kingston, Jamaica, and etc. How do you keep up with what's going on there? Just to see, you know, what can I pick, and you know, just add into my music, so that it doesn't, you know. Yeah.
In Jamaica, well, you know, I always keep in contact with what's happening in Jamaica because I have family there anyway. My mother and father's Jamaican. Okay. And I have, you know, nephews, cousins, and all that are resident there. So I always keep in contact with Jamaica, know what's going on with, you know, the DJs and the singers and that sort of thing. So, you know, I'll keep on top of things.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, you know, when I look at the messaging and you know, the kind of songs, especially that comes out of Jamaica right now. Yeah. You know, 40% not easy to listen to.
Okay, you mean in that sense?
Tradition,
because of the tradition, yes, of course. Yeah, I mean, you know, the only thing I find with Jamaica, with the artists, is that, you know, there's not much in the sense of like collaboration, in the sense of they seem to fight against each other, like the envy and the jealousy and that sort of thing, which I don't really like. But I think we should kind of like get together more and you know, sort of like look at collaborating with each other as opposed to fighting each other, sort of thing. You know, that's the only thing I see with it. But apart from that, yeah, it's good. It's just that's the only thing I really see wrong with it. You know, we don't share that. Okay, you know.
Legendary Don Campbell in studio, Ramogi TV live on Reggae Owake. No, beautiful conversations with legends and legendary conversations as well. You know, being an artist, being a DJ like me, there's this platform, one day you wake up or a promoter calls you and says, you know what, Don, we need you for a performance on this particular day at this particular venue. And you reach there and you're like, okay, I feel like my career is somewhere. Which is this one event or with a particular platform that you went to as Don Campbell, and you're like, okay, now I feel like my music is growing, and as an artist, I've become a brand. Any that you can think of?
Well, right here.
No.
Right here. It's one.
Oh, right here?
Right here is one of them. Yeah, right here is one of them. To me, personally, right here is one of them. Okay. And you know, as I said, I'm here, and I'm, you know, yeah, it's a privilege to be here because I feel like I'm amongst my people.
All right.
Yeah, I'm amongst my people, and you know, I'm looking forward to performing and giving out that energy, you know, to the supporters and to the fans and everything, you know. Okay. And one of the main things, you know, why I'm here as well is for the deaf community.
Oh, really?
In supporting that, you know, which is very important to me. You know, that's what Don Campbell is about.
Okay.
You know, supporting all of these sort of things, and that's one of the main ones I'm looking forward to performing on. Okay. You know what I mean? Even though there probably be other performances, but this is one of the main ones I'm looking forward to for the deaf community.
I'll be very honest with you. People love you down here.
Oh, thank you.
You know, you're just about to experience.
No.
You know, starting from Royal Media Services, starting from Ramogi TV, this audience loves your music. You know, I will discuss with the Refiga to just, you know, walk you around. We have several reggae nights.
Appreciate
it. Know, reggae shows.
Appreciate
reggae TV shows, reggae radio shows, and that's how reggae has become big in Africa. Right. You know, something that can't be controlled. Please walk around. You know, see what people do. You know, see how your music, you know, the real, you know, how your music is impacting people. You know, these live audiences.
I wish I could be here longer to.
Oh no.
Absorb more, you know.
So you know, you're here down here, you know, for a tour. And you know, you're impacting people. You know, I saw somewhere the concert is called Reggae Music with a Course.
Yes.
What is this course?
The main cause is for the deaf community. Okay. That's the main cause.
Okay.
And you know, this is what Don Campbell is about, helping, you know, in that sense, communities that, you know, that's needed, you know, they need that kind of support. You know. You know, and you know, uplifting people's spirit. You know, that there is hope and that sort of thing. So that's what I'm about, basically, on a level ground. You know,
and I like what you're doing because you're performing this weekend, and you know, I just want to invite this audience to come to your show because you know, some of them want to experience, you know, what Don Campbell is about. The massive concert set up for them. What do you promise?
Well, I would say to the people, come to the show. You know, enjoy. It's about energy. It's about love. It's about compassion. It's about, you know, enjoying ourselves. You know, and I'm looking forward to it. I hope the supporters are looking forward to it. Be there. You know, it's very important, and you know, for the cause as well. No, not just for the entertainment, but just for the cause. It's very good. You know, and for the deaf community and so forth. So. Come out, let's have a good time, you know, let's enjoy ourselves, you know, and that's the way I look at it.
The man who says exactly what he does, you know, the music, the messaging, whatever he sings about in the music is what he does. Don Campbell is here for a big concert this weekend on the 15th at KICC. You know, reggae for a cause.
For a cause.
And the cause is, you know, the proceeds goes to, you know, building. The cost, the proceeds goes to, you know, impacting the deaf.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a big cause. How do you feel about it?
I feel very compassionate about it. I feel, you know, it's what's needed. That support is what's needed anyway. You know, for people in need and so forth. So that's what I'm about. You know, and I'm looking forward to it. As I said, people come out and support. And you know, it's all positive, and that's what we believe in, positivity, and getting out there and doing the right thing.
Okay, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
I wish you could come back again.
I'm going to come back again.
You promise that?
I'm going to come back again. Definitely. Come on.
Okay.
Definitely going to come back again. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and for good causes as well. You know, these are, as I said, these are the things that we all should be, helping good causes, doing good things. You know, to me, God's not sleeping. You know? He sees all the things we do, what we say, and everything. So I believe in doing positive things. So I will definitely be back.
Okay. Don Campbell, thank you so much. I'm a DJ, and my best instrument is the turntables. What's your best instrument among the ones you mentioned?
What's the best?
Yes.
Yes, the best is to drums. Drums is my main instrument.
Okay.
Even though I learned to play the guitar from a young age, but drums is one of my main instruments because I'm using every part of my body, you know. But yeah, drums, guitar, as I said to you, if you can play guitar, then you can play bass and so forth. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, Don.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. Before you wind up, maybe you could do 2 questions. One on mentorship. In terms of, you're already a big brand. What is your take on mentorship in terms of whether it's music, it's character? How are you building forward, right? How are you building the next Don Campbell?
Okay.
Then, in terms of music, throughout your career, how is growth, you as a person, has impacted the output of your music?
Okay.
Especially because most of the reggae artists are young and very vibrant. So basically, what they would sing about today, it's okay.
Come.
Basically, what they would sing about today may not be what they would want to sing about 10 years.
10 years. Yeah.
So, how important is it that you grow, your growth as a person, and how that impacts your music? And then you can tie that up with mentorship. What is your next step? Is there someone that you're trying to
bring up
or mold?
The next Don Campbell?
What's your take on that?
Oh, okay. I hear you.
The new generations of future.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, Don Campbell, big brand, a legend. You know, at one point, we say we always pass this over to the next generation. Are you doing any mentorship?
Mentorship for me, at the moment, there isn't any set mentorship, but it's something I would love to do.
Okay.
In helping kids to, elevate and that sort of thing. These are the things that's important to me.
Okay.
So there is in future, but obviously, from where I started, from coming up to this, where I am now, they say from you're younger and you get older, you're supposed to be getting wiser. So for me, I am wiser at this stage to know that this is what I want to do in the future, and to mentor other, kids, the younger ones coming up in life.
Okay. 40 years back, if I could take you 40 years
that
back.
Long?
Yeah,
40 years
back, yes.
It doesn't feel like
What would you tell to a younger Don Campbell?
I would tell a younger Don Campbell, stay positive, keep that positive momentum going in the sense of teaching others, to stay positive as well.
Okay.
Showing that light to let them know that there is hope, giving them the courage to stay on top as well. Because, sometimes this music thing can be, it's not a bed of roses. You do have ups and downs and everything else, but stay positive, stay focused, keep the faith. And that's if you're a faithful kind of person, what I mean? But to me personally, that's what I would teach them. Keep positive, keep the faith, and show others love. Okay, that's what I would say.
Thank you. Is there anything you will do different?
I wouldn't to where I started to where I'm now. It's been a journey for me, a positive journey. Because I say you live and you learn. There wasn't anything in particular I would change because I love what I do. And that is what I want to project to people, that I love what I do, and anything that they are doing, keep positive in it and love what you're doing. Let it come from the heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Asante.
Asante, sir.